Hello and welcome to another episode of Femme de Chem Chats. I'm Kit, your host with your weekly musings on life, the universe, but mostly on disabilities. It's wedding season! I know I'm going to my first wedding of the season this Thursday. And I did, once upon a time, though I am now divorced, plan a wedding as a bride with a disability. Planning a wedding is stressful for every bride, but it is definitely more stressful when you are a bride with a disability because we're trapped between these societal expectations of bridal beauty, wedding customs, and guest expectations. And disabled brides certainly aren't going to fit into any conventional image of the flawless, beautiful bride that you see in magazines. And while I know many confident women, I'm not one of them. And I struggled a lot with my body image and so much with cultural norms, and I'm a people pleaser, and that was really hard for me. So, you know what? I'm going to give you my list of ways to make your wedding planning process less stressful. Number 1, give up the idea of the ideal wedding. Just throw that out the window. The faster you chuck that, the better your wedding experience will be. I wasn't going to get the gorgeous pictures of me reading a prayer book, which is really common in my community, and I wasn't going to be able to walk around my reception by myself. I needed to have help, and I needed my guide dog. These made other people kind of uncomfortable, and therefore it made me super self-conscious, but it's so important to just push through this. This is about you, not them. Number 2, someone is going to say something really insensitive, and it's going to make you cry. So one time over Shabbat, somebody was telling a seemingly innocuous story about their beautiful wedding and about this moment where they saw their chassan, groom, walking down the stairs to meet them, and they saw their face and just how beautiful of a moment that was. And I became convinced that it was impossible to really enjoy my own wedding without the visual experience, and I spent a week crying about it. Weddings are not about the aesthetics, they're about the emotions. And so these moments like that able-bodied brides have, they're not gonna be your moments. You're going to have different moments, and that's okay. It won't be any less meaningful. It will just be different. Number 3, you need to surround yourself with people who understand that you are a bride with a disability. Don't choose your little sister. You need to choose people because they're going to support you. If your little sister is going to be a good support for you, fantastic. If not, don't choose her. That's going to be a problem. I needed people to drive me around during the wedding planning process. Whatever it is for you that you need, that's okay. Pick people who can do that. I had honest discussions with a lot of my close friends, and I said, hey, I'm only choosing people who can really be there for me because I have a disability and planning a wedding is more difficult for me, and that's what I did. And all of my friends were super supportive, even if they weren't the chosen ones. Step 4, go back to step 1. Just accept what is. If there are moms and dads and other family members telling you to do one thing and you physically can't, say something. This is your wedding, and if there is one time everything should be accommodated for, it's your wedding day. Don't bend, make others bend to you. I needed braille books, I needed a friend to be with me when my chassan wasn't, I needed a hall that with an elevator because it was very hard for me to go up and down stairs in a big poofy dress. I needed verbal explanations of where my family was located or who was coming up to talk to me, and it's more than okay to ask for accommodations. It's a requirement on this, the day of your own wedding. If you have serious body image issues like I do, choose who you go dress shopping with very carefully. I did a practice round with just my close friend who was nothing but supportive for me, and we were able to figure out in a very low stress way which dress types looks best so that when I went real dress shopping, I was ready. Being blind makes me even more reliant on other people's opinions because I can't see wedding dresses very well. But I was still adamant that I have a dress that I felt beautiful in, and for me this meant having beading or other texture elements to it so that I could enjoy an aesthetic aspect to my dress as well. Whatever it is you need for your dress as a bride with a disability, that's fine. Tell your group, and if they're not supportive, kick them out. They don't need to be there. You don't need that. Being part of the dress team is a privilege, not a right. That was today's episode. Please remember to subscribe, like on Facebook, follow on Twitter, and if you liked this video, become a patron and help support me. Patreon.com/Kit Englard, and all of the links are in the description.